Hi guys, this is Troy from Australian Guitar Channel, and that is Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton, played here on my new guitar. This is my Fender Acoustisonic, and this is a guitar that can produce both acoustic guitar sounds and electric guitar sounds. It's got a little 5-way pickup switch there, and it which basically produces acoustic and electric sounds, and volume and tone controls here as well. I got this recently, not brand new, secondhand, from a buyer on eBay, which I had to drive an hour from my place to pick it up, but I love it, and it's perfect for songs like this. I do a lot of solo acoustic gigs, and I can kind of play an acoustic guitar sound, hit the pickup switch, and get that electric guitar sound. So basically what it is, I'll go through the 5 pickup selections now. Incidentally, there's a little USB, I'll put this up to the screen there, you probably can't see. There's a little USB charger. The battery is actually charged by USB, which I think is pretty cool. And you got the 5 pickup select switch, which is that switch there at the very end gets the Telecaster pickup. This is the Telecaster model, incidentally. All right. This one here is a combination of the two. That one there is actually the soundboard. All right, that actually hitting that will kind of produce the percussive sound, which I'll demonstrate in a moment. And that's how you can kind of set up little percussive loops in your gigs. And this one here at the front is the acoustic pickup there. All right, so I'll go through all of them in the video, and I'll explain everything and how I get that sound, and I'll show my looper as well. But let's get right into it, all right? All right, so that's a little introduction. So what I did there was basically I just played the chords, which are only A to B minor, and then I hit the record left button on my looper to play that back to me, and then I changed pickup selection. All right, so to add the acoustic sound, the acoustic pickup, which is the front one, to play the chords, and then when I looped the dirty sound over the top, I shifted it to the Telecaster pickup, and that's how I got that sound. Pretty cool, huh? So that's really the trick throughout all of this, is just to basically kind of use the different pickups. Basically, I kind of strum the chords and then change the pickup and play the little solos. Now, I'll teach you how to play those little solo parts in a moment. The other thing I wanted to feature is this middle pickup selector switch, which is this. All right, now I don't know a lot about the technology of the board, but this itself is a pickup in itself. And so if I want to throw little cool little loops down, like little percussive beats, I use that. So I'll set up one now. All right, so I'll stop that. I'll clear my old loop, and I'll just kind of come up with something pretty simple, like that. All right, so what I do is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so basically what I did, I just recorded 2 bars of that beat. All right, and then I'm just playing that back. All right, so maybe let me know if you want me to go into detail more about how to set up, using this thing percussively and setting up loops and so on. This is really a lesson for Tennessee Whiskey, but I just kind of wanted to demonstrate what I did at the start and how I put a little loop together for this song. All right, so let's get into the lesson. All right, so I'll get the acoustic guitar sound going first. Now, this is in a kind of a waltz sort of sound, all right? So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? Only 2 chords, A to B minor. Okay, so that's all there is to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you can do a down, down, up, down kind of vibe. So it's 2 bars on A, 4 bars on B minor, and then back to 2 bars on A. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and that is the chord progression for the whole song. Okay, that's all you need to know, all right? So now for the little licks that you hear on the song. All right, so that opening lick that you heard when I played the little opening is like this. Okay, so we got 0, 2 on the low E, open on the second string, on the A string, sorry. 0, 2, open, and then hammer on from the second to the fourth on the A string. Okay, so that second part of that riff, it does this. Okay, hammer on 2 to 4, pull off to 2, open, hammer on 2, 4, 2. All right, and then the next little bit of that lick. Does that hammer on again twice, 2 to 4. Okay, ending on the 2, and then we've got this last little lick here. 4, 2, open, open on the A. All right, now, one thing I didn't mention, which I should just say on the chord progression, when it goes from the B, and then when it goes back to the A minor, it kind of goes... You're just going to hear a lot of that A with the hammering on of the B chord on the D, G, and B string. Okay, there's a bit of that you can hear in the acoustic guitar. All right, so like I said, same chord progression throughout the whole song. But let's look at now the rest of the licks. All right, so now we're going to go straight into the solo because that's the next little lead bit that you need to know. All right. That's your first little lick, okay? 9, 11, 10, 9, 11 on the G, 10 and 12 on the B. All right. Okay, the next little lick is this nice little one, classic little bluesy lick, doing the D and B strings. Okay. 12 to 14 on the D string. Now I'm doing a little hybrid picking thing here where I'm kind of playing the pick and then the second finger playing that B string. But I don't know if Chris Stapleton would do that. You can actually just play both strings at once and that second finger is going to be muting the G in between. All right, so 12 to 14 slide up on both the D and B strings. Okay, that's the lick right there. Okay, then it does it a second time. And then it sounds like he hits that twice, and then it sounds like he should go to 11 and 10, but you can barely hear him doing that. But you don't actually hear those two notes. So he either does, or just doesn't even play the second bit at all. Okay, next little lick is 2, 4 on the D, second finger on the G. Next little lick is like this. Okay, we're on the 6th and 5th on the G and B, 7th on the B string. Okay, then after it does that, goes up to that A note, which is the 10th fret on the B string. And this is the next little lick. Whole tone bend on the 12th fret on the B string. Going back to the 10th fret on the B string again. Next little lick. Okay, so what do we got there? 9th and 10th on those G and B strings. Hammering on to the 11th fret on the G. fret on the... hammer, pull off 9 to 7, 9th fret on the A. Okay, so after it does, there's also one little lick where it goes... where he plays on the, what do we got there? 13th fret on the B string. It's a little blues thing. It's a part of the A pentatonic minor blues scale. All right, does that 13th fret bend down to the 10th fret on the A. Last little lick of this solo. All right, hammer on the 7th to 9th and 7th to 9th on the A and D string. And then after that, you got the last little lick out, which is like this. Okay, running up the scale, really. 7, 9 on the A. 7 on the D. 9, slide up to the 11 on the D. And then we've got 9, 11 on the G. And up on the 10th fret on the B. Okay, and that is the little solo. One last little lick I'm hearing from the electric guitar, and this is just a bit of this one. You know where I said it was on the acoustic guitar, it goes... Also kind of does this on the electric. Okay, just, what do we got there? G and 6th and 7th on the G and B. Hammer onto the 7th fret on those two. All right. And that's pretty much the whole song, all right? Let me know what you think, guys. Let me know what you think of the looping of the guitar. Maybe you want to hear more about the guitar. I don't know. I thought I'd try and combine the lesson and a bit of info about the guitar all in one. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know. See you guys.